Howdy all, I am your professor, Dr. Kimberly Green, Dr. K please, and I am thrilled to officially welcome you to EDCI 631, Differentiating Instruction in Multicultural and Multi-Ability Classrooms. That's a bit of a mouthful, but honestly, I truly believe this class deserves that big of a title because it is authentically transformational. By the time we are done in 8 weeks, authentically, your head, your hands, and your heart, the affective, the behavioral, and the cognitive domains of all that you bring to your teaching will truly be expanded. This is a class that asks you to be reflective and to be open. It can be frustrating sometimes because it really does ask you to completely reframe things about our profession, our goals, the way we do our work, that are different than the ways a lot of us were taught in our credential programs, than what we have probably been doing out in our practice in the real world. But you know, that's why we're here. So I can't be any more genuine than what I'm being right now. You have got to be open to challenging things that you think you know, things you believe right now are universal or positivistic truths for the teaching profession and what our roles and rights and responsibilities are. You have to be open to reframing, modifying, deconstructing, reconstructing, sometimes completely and starting over. But we will do it with a light touch and hopefully with a sense of pride and joy in the work. I am originally from Iowa, which means I am always honest with you guys. I know about 30% of the class. Hi, nice to see you again. I've had you in former classes, so if you at any point think, oh, this is impossible, I can't do it, she's asking too much, you can post in the student discussion board, and I promise there'll be someone who can reach out to you as a collaborative peer, as a member of our community of practice, and they'll say, you can do this because you can. You can do this. I will push you. But I push you with love. I'm tough, but I'm tough because this is a really important class. And as corny, I'm from Iowa, John Deere, as corny as it sounds, guys, I really take my responsibility to you very seriously. Okay? So when you get tired, when you just are enough, I don't want to do anymore, take a deep breath, shake it off, maybe do a couple jumping jacks, and delve right in, because 8 weeks is not a lot of time in which to authentically reframe a paradigm that, you know, some of us have been teaching for a little while, and some of us have been here since, you know, dirt was created. But all of us continue to learn and to grow. Okay? Now, a couple more things, and then we'll go into the class. There's actually a lot out in the public sphere right now about the whole idea of differentiating instruction and preferred learning styles being hooey. Yeah, we'll go with hooey. Being hooey. And that cognitive science has validated that there's no such thing as a preferred learning style. Okay, calm down, everybody. Don't mean that to you, I mean that to them. Here's the thing. We can find research to validate any position we want to take. And we will look at all of it, and we will explore it with an open mind. But at the very least, as educators who only have our students for a limited amount of time, me, it's only 8 weeks, you, it could be 1 semester, it could be for 1 school year, but we all recognize we are a blip in a student's whole educational journey. Don't we want to do the most we can to make that blip as meaningful as it can be? So there it is. Again, come to this class with an open head, an open heart, and open hands, because you're going to do some different stuff. Now, with that said, let's look at a couple things in the course, and then I'm going to talk about my expectations for you and the expectations you should have back for me. And then there's a little hidden Easter egg in this video, and you'll get it at the end. Okay, so when we come into class, we always land on the announcements page. Yay, announcements page. Please always read them, guys. I communicate a lot. I will try to email them as well, but always check the announcements. Obviously, you found course information because that's how you found this video. That's me, blah, blah, blah. Syllabus, go through the syllabus. Course at a glance, yes, please, please, guys. It never ceases to make me go, really? When the course at a glance and there's things that are written in it so you know where we're going on this journey, and someone in week 8 will go, I didn't know that thing was due on a Tuesday. You've had the paper since week 1. Okay. I guess I should also share right now, I have a terrible cold. I have put off making this video. The course opens to you guys in just a couple of hours. And I have put off making this video because I have been fighting this ridiculous cold that I hope you didn't get, but it seems like everybody in Southern California has gotten. And I really didn't want to put my image in the corner of the video feeling and looking like this. But for any person who has audio processing problems, when you make a video, to have you in the corner makes it that much easier for the potential for lip reading. So as much as right now my ego is like, ugh, yeah, I really want people to see me looking and feeling like this, my id knows that I don't know you guys, and if someone does have that audio processing problem, this is a helpful modification, accommodation, okay? So when I tell you that I really do try to walk the talk, I mean it sincerely. Trust me, I did not want to be on video right now. Okay, back to the course. So please look at the course at a glance. Go through the whole thing. In general, a Brahmin week is a Monday to a Sunday. A course week ends on a Sunday night. Most of our work is due that week. And again, it's all clearly mapped out there for you. Except our threaded discussions, your first post is due by Wednesday night, the end of Wednesday, before you go to bed Wednesday night. If it comes in at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday because you were up late, okay, I'm not going to beat you up on that. But the spirit is Wednesday, so that the other days you engage, you will engage a minimum of 3 days across the week. Thank you very much. The other days you engage, we can authentically have conversations. Okay? Brahmin week, Monday to Sunday. First post for threaded discussions, always due before you go to bed Wednesday night. There. I think that's the clearest I've ever said it. Late work policy, I understand we're all busy working adults, but if something is going to be late, you must communicate with me. Let me know. I will work with you, but you must work with me, okay? If you fall behind in this class, you will hate it because it is scaffolded. It is very scaffolded. There is group work in this class. Please don't be the weakest link. Do not be that person who makes your fellow teammates go, ugh, okay? Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Course assignment overview, take a gander. I think it'll really give you a nice sense of, again, how all the pieces of this puzzle work in concert. Course texts, 631, you guys, you got it by now. Okay, go through the rubrics so you have an idea where we're going. Grading and assignments. You will note that the weekly journal blog is a cumulative score. So every week you get 8 points for doing the work. It is formative. I'm not grading the quality of your blog. I'm making sure you're engaging in authentic reflection. And I can give you feedback in case you're going off into the briar patch. No briar patches, okay? Formative assessment, a really good thing. So you'll get 8 points per week. All right? General schedule. We get to hang together through the beginning of May. And then some more Bremen stuff. Please, please, guys, check your emails on a regular basis. Okay? Again, I am feedback a go-go. People who've had me before are going, and some people have told me, honestly, that I'm a little too intense, but I am what I am. So in general, we do use a lot of wikis. If you're not familiar with a wiki, please do play with the software a little bit, embed it into Blackboard. You are welcome at any point in this class, if you don't like the Blackboard wikis, to use Google Docs. I fully support that. If you do, please make sure that you include me, or you open up the link and post that link in the wiki so I can still see the archive of all the work that you do, whether it's independent or if it's group work. All right, so in general, Week at a Glance, which is what's on your course at a glance, learning activities and assignments. Please go through everything that is shared with you. Chunk out your work. Okay, now let's go ahead and move to expectations. And then we get to the Easter egg. Expectations. I expect you will engage a minimum of 3 days across the week so that you are authentically in. It may be a virtual class, but you still need to be present. I expect that when you work, you will be fully present. I am the queen of multitasking, but when I'm multitasking, it really is all in the same thing. In one class, I may be answering a student's question while I'm also thinking I need to, whatever it is, please authentically put yourself in the mindset that you are working on this class when you map out that time. So if it's an hour on a Monday, if it's 45 minutes on a Tuesday, if it's 30 minutes on a Wednesday, take Thursday off, whatever it is, Saturday a little, Sunday a little, be authentic when you bring yourself to the work, okay? I expect you will use netiquette and be kind and respectful to your peers and myself and yourself. But that doesn't mean you can't disagree with people. And I want to be very clear with that. We will all be working as peers, working to craft greater understanding. Inquiry is your best friend. I expect you will bring that. There is very little critical thought without genuine inquiry. I expect you will ask questions in the threaded discussion board. Please go over that rubric. All the rubrics that we have are there to guide you and support your learning. What can you expect from me? I will respond as quickly as I can. If you send me an email and within 48 hours you haven't gotten an answer, it means I didn't get it. Please resend it. You can expect an awful lot of feedback. You can expect I will be present for you and will support your learning as much as is humanly possible. You've got to be my partner in this. I want you to succeed. I want you to love this class. But it's not always going to be a rose garden. Cue the music. Okay, so I have a light touch most of the time. I like to have fun. Sometimes I'll send you emails that hopefully will make you smile, but I take your learning very seriously. Not myself too much. I try not to. As Bertrand Russell once said, taking oneself too important is the first sign of an impending nervous breakdown. So, yeah, I don't have time for that. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your Easter egg. Send me an email now. Say, Dr. K, watch the video, and let me know. Do you agree to the expectations? Do you disagree? Tell me why. Let's have a conversation. But at the very least, watch the video, agree with the expectations. Here's to a great term. There's your Easter egg. There's an extra credit point or two, depending on how fabulous your email is. All right, guys, here we go. Here's to a great term.